And isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely to be on the same side of the street, Jeff?
That's great, Marion. And this is, I'll tell you what, I'm surrounded by strange bedfellows today because I saw my Tucson Association of Realtors and the Southern Arizona Home Builders, and their wisdom felt as though this was a good idea. And when the Tucson Chamber of Commerce looked at it, we said, wait a minute, this is what got the state in trouble to begin with.
Boo!
The state of Arizona cannot solve its budget problems because of these unfunded mandates that have been foisted upon the states at the ballot box. We have to stop running our government like this. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm a former military policeman. I'm a former volunteer firefighter. I pulled a guy out of a burning building when I was 22 years old. Public safety runs in my veins. There is nothing wrong with our excellent police and fire departments. There is something wrong with unfunded mandates and changing the city charter to get us into the kind of trouble that the state of Arizona got itself into. We need to say no on Proposition 200. Now, we all have an opportunity every election day to change the faces if we don't like what's happening. You have an opportunity in November to change the faces if you want to. You have challengers for every position. If you don't like the way the city's run right now, change it in November. Don't change it with propositions that are ill-advised. Thank you very much.
Boo!
Actually, I agree with the change part.
Yeah, the change part's good.
Yeah.
And now I have another good friend who needs to be introduced, and I don't see him around. Where is he?
Because he knows better.
Richard Finbrace, where are you? Oh, he's in the back.
Thank you, Marion.
Another former police officer.
Thank you. I'm just here to join with all these great community citizens who really care about Tucson to also ask the good citizens of Tucson to vote no on Proposition 200. It is a bad initiative. The timing is terrible. I think the city council has made a lot of efforts to put as many officers on the streets and firefighters on there. 64% of the city's budget already goes to public safety. We need to make sure that this initiative doesn't pass, but I guarantee you, if I'm elected to city council, I will do everything I can to make sure you have more police officers and firefighters on the streets. Thank you. Now it's time to see Councilman Steve Leal from Ward 5.
Thank you, Richard. All of us have had an opportunity to look very clearly at Prop 200 and have seen that it's misguided, it locks us in, it changes the charter. Mr. Camper said if you don't like things, change the council, but don't lock it into the charter. Folks have said you need to do this because you're at risk. Well, if you look at the police website from 1995 till today, crime's down almost 22%. I think we've been doing pretty good protecting you. So where is the crisis that legitimates cannibalizing our budget and putting the whole city at risk in terms of all of our service delivery? There isn't one. Police chiefs and sheriffs nationally have said having a built-in ratio of so many cops per 1,000 people is a completely inappropriate way to make decisions about resource allocation. That's not us saying it. That's the chiefs and sheriffs nationally in America saying this. The city of Vallejo, California explained to the national press why it went bankrupt. It went bankrupt because it didn't pay attention to issues like this and got eaten from the inside out, and their whole budget collapsed and the city went bankrupt.
I don't give a damn about Vallejo. I care about Tucson.
We can learn from their mistakes. We're a good community. I think we've got our priorities straight. It is wonderful to see the diversity of Tucson here institutionally that is against this. We don't need to run scared on this. We know how to protect our community and provide services, and I think we'll do that. Please vote no on Prop 200. It could destroy our community. Now let me introduce Brian Clay.
Thank you, Steve. Everybody here's smart enough about 200, the issue of 200, because Jack Camper, Steve Leal, Mr. Fimbres, they've all laid it out to you. You know you are against 200, but big deal. If you're smart, you know what to do, but you don't go out and work to make voters vote no on 200. No on 200, are you with me?
No.
So here's what you need to do. Not just you, but your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your TOs, everybody. You need to get them to vote early, to vote against Prop 200. But the other thing you need to do is get them to work on it. You need to get them to sign in to do phone banks, and you need to get them to sign in to do walks. And I'm telling you, there's going to be one walk that's going to be the king of all the walks. It's going to be a week from Saturday, October 17th. It's going to start at Democratic